So anyways, welcome back, everyone. Brand, you more excited?
I'm more excited this time.
Are you sure you don't sound excited?
I'm more awake
everyone,
than I was
I'm going to make him
last
more
time.
awake. Hang on,
No.
Brand. Come here.
No
Hang on,
touchy.
Come here.
Stop.
Wake up.
Stop hitting me.
You got to be a good boy?
No.
That's all. He wasn't just clapping.
No, you were definitely beating the shit
I
out
was
of me.
definitely spanking Brandon.
And welcome back to our Spanky show. We're going to talk about movies again, Chaz.
I don't think we should for their benefit.
Who's there?
I don't know.
Okay. I want to talk about the movies that I'm going to see in October.
Okay. Well, as a whole, because I'm speaking for everyone, we will allow you to talk about the movies.
Place is
that,
nice.
You want to see in October. So go ahead, Brandon. What do you want to see in October?
I want to see Jackass 4, and that little girl just killed that monster.
Oh, I thought the monster turned into the little girl.
Oh, it's creepy. I don't want to touch
I
you.
don't like you.
But I want that. Oh.
Oh, no.
Hero.
Oh, no.
Spyro.
I hate this. I hate it when they do this.
Spyro. It's Greta, like Hansel and Gretel, but
I don't like it when they do that. Hero and like.
Hero.
I hate it. I hate it.
You're not into lollies?
Why are you bringing that up? Don't bring that up.
Everyone likes.
Brand, shut up and talk about your movies,
Okay,
damn it.
well,
Like,
Jackass 4 and Dune come out on the same day, and I want to see both of them.
are you going to go see Dune in theaters?
I'm
or
going to see both of them in the same day.
They don't come out on the same day?
Yes, they do.
Do they
October
really?
22nd. They do.
Ooh, I'm like...
Hey, come back here. Stop.
You know what, then? I'm going to... Because I remember telling you earlier that I feel like Jackass 4 is going to make a lot of money because people are going to, like... Because one is their last one they're going to do, and it just looks hysterical. And I think I'm going to stick by that statement because I want to see Dune in the theaters, even though it's going to be... Dune.
You said dude.
I think it said Dune, but
Okay,
way...
Continue. You want to see Dune,
My
yes.
speech impediment.
But you don't want to see...
No, I want to see both of them in theaters, but Dune comes out on HBO Max the same day. But I feel like that is one of those.
It really?
Yeah, it's still one of those like Suicide Squad where it's free same day.
Ooh,
so I'm kind of torn on it because I'm cheap. So I'm like, I don't want to spend money, but it is a movie where it's like
it'll be really cool.
Yeah, I feel like that's the one you see in theaters, even though they're offering it. So I'll be curious to see how, because you saw in the news that like Suicide Squad tanked technically. Like they didn't release the numbers for like
theaters,
streaming,
but I'm
like,
sure more people saw it on HBO. Yeah.
So, but you know, they're all worried that that's gonna happen to Dune. So like, and all the actors and stuff, because it's the guy who did Blade Runner. He's a very like visual. Like his movies are kind of one of those. They're made for theaters.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're kind of scared that it's gonna happen to that movie too.
I don't think so. Because like Suicide Squad, everyone was like, okay, well the last one sucked.
But I feel like I could kind of agree with them because more on the fact that a lot of people don't know what Dune is, so they're gonna just watch it at home.
True.
Because they're gonna be like, I don't know what this is. Oh, hey, it's free. I'll give it a shot, but I'm gonna just watch it at home. The people that know what Dune is, and I think like the movie buffs.
I think sci-fi fans.
Fans, like film
and there's
fans.
Not many of them, or that I don't know many of them, I guess.
Those type of people are going to, I think, actually like spur the free HBO Max to go see in theaters because they're like, oh, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
But I think the casual, it might happen to them as well because the casual person doesn't know anything about Dune because it is very geeky.
So you're saying because Jackass is more accessible,
it's gonna make more money in theaters. Well, actually, it's also not getting released for free on any streaming thing. It's only in theaters. So I'm actually going to say Jackass 4 makes more money than Dune.
I agree, but I feel like Dune will be a success nonetheless. So,
I mean, it's hard to define success in
nowadays.
At this moment.
True.
But I'm going to stick by and say that Jackass 4 makes more money because the only way to see it is in theaters. So more people are going to go see that than Dune because you can watch it for free. I hate her. I just actually she hasn't done it yet. Okay,
Free
she just
my
did-
mind.
Yeah, I'm
You just
done.
got free your mind, Chad. You got free.
I can move my body freely.
Yeah. What's that from? Why did we say that?
Well, we got
Oh
it
my
from the streamer Vine Sauce.
Oh, did we?
YouTuber now, but one of
Why did we get it?
one of
to
my
him?
I guess idols, stream YouTube idols. He got it from it was the Japanese game director or producer for Dance Dance or one of those.
Oh,
It was
really?
like an offshoot. I don't think it was Dance Dance, but
Okay, like a
it was during like a Konami E3. I forget the year,
Okay.
and they announced that game, and he was like, "You can move your body freely." And then, like,
that's awesome.
he was talking like that, not because he's a little girl and he doesn't know how to talk.
Yeah.
It was the language barrier, but
Yeah.
but yeah.
Are you
so,
gonna hit me? Do it. Go ahead. I hate these
Dude.
ninjas. They're terrible.
Oh,
They're not really fun.
honestly,
And I don't know what to do with these guys, to be honest. I can't hit them. I can't burn them. Maybe I can burn like
there's gotta
the
be
bomb.
something.
Oh no.
You launch the bombs at him? Does the bomb explode right when he throws it?
Yeah. Oh
Nope.
no, it doesn't. All right, bring it on. Throw
I
another
don't
one.
feel like that's a thing though. I feel like you should be able to.
Okay, I don't know what to do.
Like,
oh, maybe I can light
there-
it in his hand.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I feel like you could probably just run past him.
Oh yeah. Ow.
It's that or ignite. Okay, so explodes. Ignite his back?
That's what I was thinking, but he won't let me.
Can you get past him?
Let me buy you.
Okay, do we have to kill him?
No.
Then let's just run past him.
Okay, but you know, my brain is like
Maybe there's an ability you
ninjas.
just don't have.
Maybe I have to learn the ways of the ninja. Anyway, you were talking about movers.
You were talking about movies.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, you know, we talked about movies a lot longer than I thought we would.
I mean, I could keep on going on because I could go on forever about that stuff. But
True.
I did.
Go on forever. I'll be really old and I'll die.
Okay.
But we'll go on forever.
I
Look,
did
it's your favorite
watch.
person again.
I have been getting the itch, and also I just don't want to hear her talk.
Sure, swish. Walk it. Build her own walk it. You wanna build your own walk it? The amount of hatred from you is just.
I wouldn't call it
She's,
hatred.
it's a kid's game, it's a little girl. It's just, you know.
But why? Why? No one has to talk like that.
Everyone talks like that, don't you know?
That looks like that sign looked like the ape from Ape Escape. It looked weird. But I have gotten the itch to watch the Jackass movies.
Yeah.
I was watching like a bunch of their stuff on YouTube the other night, and I stayed up to like 3 a.m. watching.
Really? Like old skits?
Jackass just makes me like. I'm
Makes you
sad. Like I kind of wish that like Jackass 4 low key was like a passing of the torch, and they had like the old Jackass crew, and then they have a new one, and they're kind of like
Have you seen
passing the
the
torch.
trailer?
No, I get, but I'm saying like the passing of the torch, because after the movie, they're not gonna go on and keep on doing it. They're all retiring from it.
Yeah.
And they don't have any young person of like, oh hey, they're new Jackass show with a new crew. They have younger guys with them, but
yeah.
they're not going to
True.
continue the show. They just have younger guys because Bam is fucking crazy apparently, and
Yeah.
like,
He's lost it.
and they a couple people got Ryan Dunn got killed, and like so they're
Well, that's why he went crazy.
the stuff is kind of done with after 4.
Yeah.
But I kind of wish like we got like groomed into another group in a sense, because there's something about maybe it is just the original cast, but it's like some of that shit is funny. Like it just like tickles my funny bone. Some of that stuff. Like I don't like anything like the gross out stuff.
Yeah, I try to avoid that.
But like some of the stuff they do is so stupid. I just love it. Like I was watching like the urban kayaking one, where he's just running around with a kayak, and like he's trying to go downstairs, and they like hit him with like the bucket of water, and he's
yeah,
like
I
trying to
remember
go.
that.
Like it's stupid, but it was funny.
Yeah.
What else? The one where they got like the professional football kicker to kick Preston, the really big guy, in the face, and he kicked him underneath his goggles, so he like knocked him out.
Yeah.
It's just like that kind of style of humor, I feel like is kind of gone. It's just like we don't have anyone anymore that's like them. That's like, we're gonna do stupid crap and we don't care.
You want to come up here? Yeah. I agree.
Like I think the one that made me laugh the most was like, I think it was in one of the movies. It was Steve-O and Ryan Dunn, and they were dressed up like band. They were dressed up in like band uniforms.
Yes.
And Ryan Dunn had the trombone, and then Steve-O had the like one of the like I forget what it was, but one of the horns, and then
did they kill him?
What?
Awesome, I killed him.
He had one of the horns, and they were going to the cage with the ram. They're calling it the Ram Jam, and like Dunn was like trying to get in the cage, and he was like sitting on top of it, and like the ram just casually like comes over and starts staring at him, and they're laughing.
And he gets his pants stuck on the fence.
That's Steve-O, yeah, because Dunn goes in.
No, I thought it was Dunn.
No, it was Steve-O. I just watched it.
Okay,
it was Dunn goes in, and the ram just starts like he literally gets like one thing off on the trombone, and the ram just starts kicking his ass, and Steve-O like is trying to get in, but his leg is stuck on the gate while Ryan Dunn's getting his ass kicked by the ram.
And then they're like, burp,
and then Steve-O finally gets unstuck, goes over, starts blowing on the trumpet, and the ram doesn't give a shit about Steve-O. It's like purely focused on Ryan Dunn. And like once Ryan Dunn finally like I'm done, it finally goes after Steve-O, but it's like dumb shit like that.
I grew up with all that, like watching those too young. Too.
I felt I that was actually a moment where I felt old, because I was asking some of our coworkers, our younger coworkers, I was like, do you guys know like what Jackass is, or like have heard of it? The movies?
I'm sure they have, haven't they?
Basically, I'll say this: two of our guy coworkers knew it, and I'm like, not surprising. Like, it's probably more of a guy thing, but like, no, most of them did not. And I was like, oh no, I feel old now.
Yeah. Spoiler alert: we're old.
Yeah. Well, we're not, but we are.
Yeah.
We work.
I mean, if you think about it, the generation before us was actually like they started it, if that makes sense. Like they were like there in the beginning, and we kind of came after it. I should go over here.
Are you in regards to Jackass? You saying?
Yes.
Like, yeah. Because if you watch like their first stuff, it literally it's kind of funny because it's almost like YouTube before YouTube. Because it was literally like the one dude with like a handheld camera, and it was like, oh hey, go,
jump off our house. And
or something like that.
Yeah,
it's very shitty in quality and stuff like that, and it just worked. Because
same with like South Park was not our, that was like our previous generation, but South Park it
was South Park, Beavis and Butthead, Jackass. That was like that MTV block.
The Cat Wizards.
Don't you find it funny that the evil cat wizards of Felinia is their felines? Lazy writing 101.
It's called grade A writing. Grade A meat. Yeah. I like this place. Die.
Bye bye.
Oh god. Oh god. Sorry, I'm like. I don't have my dude, so I can't. So sad.
So you can what?
The gems won't get picked up automatically.
No.
Oh. I died.
Wow, you just got destroyed.
Yeah, the levels are getting a little bit harder in terms of.
There's no excuse.
Okay. Okay, another excuse. You were talking to me and I got distracted, so.
What? Well, I lost my train of thought. I'll pick it up at some point. I'll randomly probably go back to.
Well, you were talking about just Jackasses.
I know. I'll probably go back to it. I forgot what I was gonna say about it, but.
They don't make TV like they used to.
I'm not quite saying that, but
back in my day, we didn't even have TV. We had cardboard boxes.
No figures cut out on them.
Yeah. Hurry, spring, y'all.
I did all the rolls.
Yeah.
I'm lonely.
Please send help. Whoa, dude,
Okay.
that guy grew.
He's a grower now. Show her.
Ah! No. I can't kill you. I need something special. Stop growing. He lost track of me. Okay, can I kill him now? Okay, good. I can't kill them when they're big. Die, cat. Dude,
Please
I'm
don't
gonna die.
die.
Oh my god. This is hard. This game is hard.
Didn't
all of a
turn to
sudden.
Dark Souls, Brandon. Or
It's Dark Souls. We should play Dark Souls and watch everyone get really mad at me because I suck. If you think I'm bad at Spyro, imagine how bad I'll be.
maybe we could find a happy medium. We could have you play Bloodborne.
Stop. I am a little bit better at Bloodborne.
Now that's gonna piss off people.
Yeah, Bloodhorn.
I like Bloodborne. I'm pretty good at playing Bloodhorn.
Yeah. Gotta imagine if people are that stupid. Should I talk to Moneybags?
That actually triggered something I was reading. Like apparently the champion on Jeopardy right now, who's
Okay.
like been the champion for a couple weeks. There's like a love-hate with him because he's starting to break the records and be one of the all-time champions of Jeopardy. But I guess instead of saying the classic Jeopardy response, which is you say what is.
Okay.
So like, what's a famous American sport where you score a
And then they're
touchdown?
like,
You go, what is
yeah.
football?
Yeah.
He goes, that is. On
Okay.
everything. He doesn't tweak it depending on the answer. He just says that is.
Okay.
So like,
Is that bad? Are you supposed to say what is?
well, see, now
Or is
you're
it just
having me
like
now you're having me doubt it if that's exactly how he words it. But it's supposed to be like, what's annoying people is when it gets to like actors or actresses. It's like, oh, who played, the role of Iron Man? That is Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
Instead of what is Robert Downey Jr. Like, it sounds weird if you go, that is.
Okay.
That is that. Like,
So people hate him?
yeah, well, I mean, it's Jeopardy crowd, man. Like,
Whoa.
they're ruthless.
They're stuck in their traditions.
Yeah, you say that.
They did a thing.
They're really mad because they were supposed to, that crowd,
Yeah.
they really, and I mean, I'm all for it. They really wanted LeVar Burton
Yeah.
to be the host of Jeopardy once when Alex Trebek passed away,
And who?
because he really wanted to do
Yeah,
it.
he wanted to.
He thought it was like his I think he was joking saying that that's his like life goal, or like
Yeah.
everything he's done has led up to him hosting Jeopardy, and like all the fans wanted it. They were like, yes, we want him.
Did they get some white
We
guy?
want Reading Rainbow. They got the executive producer ended up winning the role, is what just kind of got announced.
What do you mean?
So what Jeopardy was doing while they were finding a new permanent host was they're having a bunch of guest hosts.
Okay.
And it was ranging from like everyone. They had Aaron Rodgers, quarterback of Green Bay, was the host because
Really?
he actually was thinking about being the host at one point because he
Really?
likes it.
Okay.
So they had like him for a couple days, and then they had like Joe Buck, who NFL announcer, he was there, and then they had LeVar Burton, and then a couple other lady. I don't know everyone,
Okay.
but they were having guest hosts, and then while they were figuring out the permanent hosts, and for permanent hosts, everyone wanted LeVar Burton because of what I just said.
Yeah.
But they ended up deciding on the executive producer. So one of the executive producers of the show ended up winning the spot.
Okay.
And that kind of pissed off the fans because they're like,
Yeah.
was there even like, because people thought like those guest hosts was more or less an audition. Like they were bringing guest hosts to see how fans were reacting to them. And then out of the guest hosts, they were going to pick who was the most liked from the fans.
Uh-huh.
But in the end, it just ended up being the executive producer got the job. So they were like, why did you even do this then?
Yeah.
If one of the inside guys
Oh no.
was
Oh,
going to
my
do it.
Get up. I hate that.
So this episode's going to turn out You'd be titled Brandon Sucks at Spyro.
Brandon dies a lot and cries about it.
Well, you haven't died a lot.
Oh, it's like 4 times.
Have you even like done any objectives to the 4 times you've died?
I opened the door.
Okay. Well, baby steps.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm learning. Yeah. It's getting harder. The levels are getting harder. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna burn that probably. Where does that go?
Where you go? Blow them up.
Oh, that. Okay. Well, I'll come back for that.
That was fun.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh. Oh gosh.
Oh, now I remember. A thing I held off on talking to you about over the week.
Okay.
That I was gonna ask you now.
Tell me.
And that was so take a guess, because you know how they're building that Star Wars hotel.
Yeah.
In Florida, and it's gonna open up. I think they said spring next year. So take a guess on how much it costs. It's a 2-day thing.
Okay.
I can't think of the word. Maybe you can, because my mind just goes to role playing, because it's supposed to be fully immersive. Role playing is the word that pops in my mind.
Okay.
Immersive. It's supposed to be immersive. Like, you can't leave.
It's Jack.
I don't like him either.
He's got black eyes like a demon.
Yeah. According to legends,
Yeah.
I just bought some
Inside Spyro Ultra Super Grow.
I can't.
You okay there?
I can't do it.
Seeds from a bear with a bag of gin.
He's Batman.
Anyways, so 2
oh.
days, like you're not allowed to leave, in a sense. Like, you can leave emergencies, but you're not leaving.
Okay.
And once you check in, you're not, unless it's an emergency, you have to physically leave. You're not, air quotes, leaving.
Got it. Okay.
Like, the hotel is the experience.
Okay.
So 2 days, how much do you think it costs?
Like $3,000?
Nope.
More?
Take another guess. Well, I'm not gonna say more or less.
$10,000.
No.
Okay.
10 grand? Damn, dude. No.
Look, you asked me, and that's what I think. $6,000.
Wow, ding, ding, ding. Brandon wins on
grand.
his third guess.
Whee! Third time a charm.
I think it's like 5 and some change, but like $6,000, 2 nights.
Sheesh.
$3,000 a night. Now, granted, they were trying to like pass it off, because they were like, if you go with a family of 4, it only equals to, $1,500 a person.
Yeah.
Like, for the 2 nights. But the thing is, the price, at least from what I glanced over it, the price doesn't really change. It's just a matter of how many people can you get to go with you to kind of justify the split cost.
Yeah.
So if they have rooms for 2, and then I think it's 2 up to 4 per room. But if let's say you and I go, we're spending $6,000 regardless. So it's $3,000 between us two. But if we had a family of 4, then it was $1,500. But
Yeah.
it's still your family more likely, so you're still spending $6,000. But yeah, $6,000 for 2 nights. That's ridiculous. We could go back to Japan for a month. Almost.
Yeah.
On $6,000. I mean, granted, we'd be like kind of be cheap on it, but what, it was $2,000, and we were there for about 9 days, 10 days. So times that, 2 more times.
Yeah.
I would much rather do that.
Yeah.
Like, I was also reading that you could take your family to all the theme parks in Orlando for $2,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And have some chump change, like how are they gonna
How's
convince
it justify for 2 days? Yeah.
people, like,
You better get like alcohol.
am I gonna get laid by a space woman?
Yeah. Yeah. You better. Yeah. It better be like completely immersive.
Like, am I gonna come out with one of the new lightsabers?
Yeah.
Am I gonna get one of those, a free costume? And like I say, and am I gonna get? Can I have the chance to sleep with another species? Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying, $6,000.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
That doesn't even like that prices out even like the high end.
Oh, no.
Bye. Okay.
That was close.
Like that prices out even like the high end middle class. I was like talking to my parents about it, and like I remember telling you this a while back, but like my mom has had her eyes on it, like she would love to do it.
Yeah.
And she was like waiting because she's like, oh, I'm gonna like
I remember you saying
fight
that,
tooth and nail to get all of us to go to it, because like she has the time. She's like, I'm gonna do it. And like even when like I was talking to her on the day they announced the prize, she was like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
She's like, no way. She's like, granted, we're discussing it, and I think this is kind of true. It's like, only rich people can do that.
Yeah.
Especially right now. Like, I don't know how you justify. I don't know how that survives long term. You know what I mean? Because, like, okay, like, when they first opened, they're going to have the people. Because there's going to be rich people.
Yeah.
There's going to be, the rich people are going to go. The people that love Star Wars enough, like, initially they'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
they're going to have to lower
if
the price.
this is a hotel that's supposed to stay there for a long time, I cannot see them surviving without dropping the price. Because the people that can afford it, yes, you get them once, but is it going to be that, like, awesome to want to go again? Like, is it gonna be that varied that's like, oh, we'll just have those people keep on coming back and spending $6,000 every 2 nights because it's vastly different?
Yeah,
I doubt it.
It can't be that good. No,
that's what I'm saying. It can't be that
good.
great and that different unless the things I mentioned.
Yeah. Hint.
It cannot be that great and that like different every time you go to keep it going. Unless they bring down the price.
Yeah.
Because, like,
$2,000, I guess, makes sense.
Well,
like it's a little pricey.
Here's how I was thinking about it is I would say $3,000 to $4,000 makes sense. Because my family, like, my parents know a lot about Disney being out in Orlando, and even their 5-star hotels, the ones that I've shown you, like Grand Floridian and, like, the high-end hotels.
Yeah.
They average about, depending on the season, like $600 to like $1,000 a night, depending if you go like during the holidays.
Okay.
So their 5-star normal hotels are that.
Okay.
So if you told me, hey, look, cause it's Star Wars, it's fully immersive, we have all this stuff. Oh, it's gonna be $1,500 to $2,000 a night. I'll semi believe that, because it's like, okay, there is a lot different to just a normal hotel. If the 5 stars are $1,000,
yeah,
okay, it's a little bit more like a better pill to swallow, in a sense. But $3,000 a night, like triple the amount, that's where it gets a little crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I think their sweet spot is like if they charge $1,500 to let's say $1,750 a night. That'd probably be like, okay, that's all right. But God, it screams like Disney is trying to low key recoup their money because of them being closed for so. You know what I mean?
It
like,
really hasn't been that hard on them, so I don't understand.
Well, no, because they're plotting their course to eventually rule the world. I'm just saying, like, doesn't that kind of scream like they're trying to recoup their money for like being closed for almost a year? Just like, oh yeah, like technically this hotel is like with all the paid people and stuff, it's only like $3,000, but if we make $3 extra $1,000.
Well, they spent how much on buying
okay, but they've already made that back.
Yeah, yeah, true, yeah.
Star Wars and Marvel has already been paid off, the amount of money they spent on it. They've already made that tenfold. I'm just thinking it screams like that. And it's kind of sad because I really like. Now someone did bring up the idea of like, oh, like if like you were getting married and like the two of you are, oh my god, diehard Star Wars fans, then maybe that justifies it. Because usually honeymoons are expensive like that.
Yeah.
So if that's what you guys wanted to do, then yes. Okay, I can sort of see that, but still. 2 nights? I'm still on the thing of like, even if me and like, if I had a wife that loved Star Wars that much, I would still probably be like, we can go to Europe for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Don't you want to do that instead? Like,
oh.
Also, I'm kind of curious. I brought this up with my mom, and that does Disney hold? Why does he have black eyes?
He's a demon. Jack the demon.
Doesn't it sound like it'd be like if his name was like Jackie Boy, he'd be the demon? Like, Jackie Boy. Like,
Jackie. I must conquer your soul.
he's not even looking at you. He's looking at the spirits in the corner.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you realized, but like the entire time you were like doing this, I was trying to figure out how to. You were talking about the Star Wars hotel. I was trying to figure out how to get up there. It took me
I know
so
there's
long.
a lot of circles. That's kind of explains our playthrough. Is I'm gonna ramble about something and you're gonna walk around circles, usually.
Oh shoot. I think I did.
But see, I lost my train of thought because
I'm
of Jack.
sorry. Yeah, Jack the soul killer.
The soul killer.
Yeah.
No, it'd be more like the soul sucker.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, he's sucking your soul, boy.
Did I do everything up here? I don't even remember.
Kind of feels like it.
Yeah, it feels like I did. I don't think there was anything else. Yeah, I think this
Okay,
was it.
now I remember.
Okay.
Came back to me. Boop.
Okay. I think I did.
Does Disney like crack down on people like taking photos and videos of the hotel? Granted, they can't really stop it. It's impossible to stop.
Yeah.
But do they try to crack down on people openly like trying to record it or like take photos? Like if people are in their own rooms, like you can't stop that. Or just, they like any normal human being, like it's a hard thing to stop. But
Yes, yeah.
do they try to crack down on that? Because let's say, because I guess it can go either way, but let's say someone records, their experience at the Star Wars hotel, and it's really not that great.
It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt them even more because people are just gonna go on YouTube and see the hotel, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, no, that's definitely not worth it." It's almost like they have to keep it a mystery,
or it actually just has to be good.
Yes, it has to rather, blow everything out of the water and be great. And surprise everyone, or they have to keep it a mystery so people go based off curiosity.
True.
Like, but I'm gonna be very curious when they open that.
When does it open up?
It was like spring next year. I don't think they have an exact date. It's like they have cool ideas, and I'm expecting it to be fully immersive. I honestly was thinking, in terms of like theme parks and having lived in Orlando for like 5 years, I was saying that I think Universal is gonna sit back and watch and see if it justifies having a hotel. And I think if it does, I'm actually gonna go out and call it that they make a Harry Potter hotel.
Really?
Because think about it, if Disney isn't quite making profit of it, but it looks like people want that kind of experience, if you're Universal, you have a cash cow. You have a cash cow in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That people freaking love.
Yes.
You build a hotel based off Hogwarts, and people get their own houses, and you theme it out based on the house you get. If it's Slytherin, Gryffindor, whatever, you make it to the movie, in a sense. But you charge $3,000 instead of $6,000.
Yeah. Then people
will go to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm kind of like, if I'm Universal, if you want to call me for a job,
hire me.
Yeah, hire me. You sit back and this is just what is going on here. You sit back and watch and kind of see, and if it if it's doing all right, but it's the price is what people hate, but people want that kind of experience.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they should do.
Okay, but where do you build it?
That's not a problem. I know it's been a couple of years since you've been to Orlando, but there's a lot of open space.
Oh, in Orlando. That's right. Yeah. I was like, you can't build it in California.
No, you can't. But
there ain't no spice here.
Yeah,
Too
but
many people.
you basically purely only. I mean, they could probably build in like China and Japan and those places, but yeah, purely just Orlando. They have the space, but I feel like that's what they should do. Just kind of sit back and be like, okay, do people want this? And then be like, oh, they kind of want something like this as a hotel, and then just undermine them. Just be like, because I don't feel like Harry Potter, like the building itself would probably be expensive, like recreating Hogwarts. But besides that, I don't think that's as expensive as Star Wars.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, because you just got to build the right vibe, and then you win.
Yeah, you just build the vibe, and then your employees just wear the Hogwarts robes and stuff like that, and that's it.
And
like,
you already have like all the wands already.
Yep,
and
it's
like,
all
the
done.
memorabilia.
Like,
yeah, just go maybe a little step further. Maybe
I think it's more just making it immersive. Like the
making
hotel
actual
itself.
wands that like can literally kill someone with the Vada Kedavra.
Yes,
you can do that. Star Wars is building a real lightsaber. We can do it. She has her hoodie down. Is she
good now?
I think so, yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm still down the whole thing of they're going to fuck in the end, obviously.
No.
That's
I think they'll get together. But, come on, it's a kid's game.
I don't care.
Kids game, Chaz.
That's what I want. Also, why do they always do like the evil queen? They always do that mole.
Oh yeah.
On the face.
Yeah.
Like. Do it.
Avada Kedavra. Oh. We were talking about real wands.
Well, I don't even think they have like they can up the wand game, but it's like honestly, just imagine if they did like the staircase, like the moving staircase, and then they just like built a ton like.
Yeah. That would
I mean,
be cool,
that'd probably be a health and safety thing they have to kind of work out, but still, just have a bunch of
maybe make it look like
the
it
moving
moves,
portraits, and like above you, it looks like the staircases are moving and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think this is a good place to end.
Don't put yes, and on the last note, because I know this is canon, don't put any bathrooms in the Hogwarts castle.
Why?
Because
you
got shit, and then use your magic spell to make the shit go bye bye. Because that's canon. I know that's canon.
I remember
in the Harry Potter
saying
universe.
that, yeah.
J.K. Rowling said that there was no bathrooms.
All right, well, give me a wand that can get rid of my poop.
Just imagine this shit all over the floor. This place is disgusting.
Yeah.
I think it was like.
There's your favorite.
That's where like the basket is. So, anyways, we're gonna end it here. Bye. We love you.
Yeah, we're leaving.
I'm totally not ending this because I don't want to hear her talk.
Let's hear her talk.
Nope. We're done. Bye.
Okay.
Done. Like, stop it. Stop. Go. Stop recording. Go hit it right now. Go, Brandon. Go.
I'm going.
Okay, now. Okay. Love you. Bye.